Hello my dear students, welcome to your science class. Here is part 2 for you, and in this particular part we are going to discuss about solution and about miscible and immiscible liquids. So let's start with the solutions. What actually these solutions are? When two substances mix together such that they are evenly distributed, a solution is formed. So there is the criteria when solute and solvent mixed with each other and distributed evenly, means throughout the mixture, throughout the solution there is equal distribution of particles of solute in the solvent. Okay, so if you take any corner of the solution, you are finding the particle of solute and solvent in equal amount. So the substance that dissolved is the solute and the substance in which it dissolved is called the solvent. Okay, so there are two components of a solution, one is solute, another one is solvent. So for example, if you see, when salt is added to water, it dissolves to form salty water. Let's see what is solvent here and what is the solute. The salty water is the solution and salt is the solute and water is the solvent. Let's see with the help of this diagram. Here you can see that solute is the salt, water is a solvent, and if you mix solute plus solvent you are getting solution, and this is salty water. So this salt water solution is the solution, or you can say the salty water is the solution. So solute plus solvent makes the solution. In case of salty water, salt is the solute, water is the solvent, and salt water is the solution. So most substances dissolve in water, hence water is also known as universal solvent. So water is able to dissolve most of the substances in it. So that's why it is known as universal solvent. There are very few materials which are not soluble in water. So if we exclude them, so most of the material are able to dissolve in water. So solution may be of different types depending upon the state of solute and solvent present in the solution. So let's see what are those solutions. Okay, the first type of solution, if you try to see, that solid is dissolved in liquid. So just now we saw the salty water solution, so that is example of solid dissolved in liquid. So what happens here in this type of solution, when the solute is the solid and solvent is liquid, for example sugar solution and salt solution. Okay, second type of example is liquid dissolved in liquid. So in this type of solution is formed when the solute and the solvent both are in liquid state. Okay, for example lemon juice and water, so we get lemonade. So in that what happens, lemon juice is a liquid, water is again a liquid, so liquid is getting dissolved in liquid. So that's why this is liquid dissolved in liquid. Then third type of solution is gas dissolved in gas. So this type of solution is formed when solute and solvent both are gases. Very simple and good example is air. So air, what happens here, this is a mixture of gases. You know that oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and other gases are mixed together. So the air is example of gas dissolved in gas. So just now we saw about three different types of solution. Now comes to miscible and immiscible liquids. So what actually this miscible and immiscible means? So let's see, when two liquids mix together such that they dissolved completely in each other, so they are called miscible liquids. See the examples. When we are mixing milk with water, it dissolves completely, and similarly if you are try to mix ink in the water, it dissolves completely. So this is example of miscible liquids. Now if you try to mix water in oil, so what you are going to see that water is forming one layer and water is present in another layer. So here you can see that they are making two different layers. This is water, this is oil and this is water. So this is an example of immiscible liquid, because they are not getting mixed with each other, they are forming two separate layers. First layer is of oil and second layer is of water. You can say that water is much denser than the oil, that's why it is coming down, and oil is floating on the water. Okay, so that's all for this video. We will meet in next video beta. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.